to make time for your feelings, but you have to admit I already do. Let's just break it down.
Hi Mick, thank you for showing us the van today. It looks absolutely amazing.
No
really
problem.
Does look good. And say, start with the colour and the paint and no seam rash.
I took it to Icon Fabrication and he worked his magic and sandblasted the seams and took it back to bare metal, and it were only really just starting,
Right.
so I caught it early, and then he sort of worked his magic and sorted seams out, and then
It's a wonderful bright colour, really nice white.
yeah it's
Is it a standard colour or is it a...
I've got a colour mixed up which was the closest colour I could find to inside, so
Right.
it's
So
as standard
as close
as
to
I
what...
can, but it's just a mixed bit of a custom colour.
So it does look good.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the height, because it's proper low, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's cross members on floor, tanks on floor. It's
And you're on hydros, not air shocks.
no, it's hydraulics. Yeah, Dennis at Slambaster fitted me those.
And you're not rolling with it as low as that, it's touching the floor, I assume.
No, it's actually tank and the fuel tank and the cross members sat on floor. It will go lower on the front, but I'd have to cut all the cross member and relocate the tank.
Yeah. The first time I saw you, you were scraping through the
Yeah,
the valley.
yeah. I'll drop it down and do a few scrapes every now and again. Turns a few heads, but yeah, it's.
So it does look amazing. But you got hydraulics front and back, yeah.
Yeah, on the rear, yeah.
Okay.
I'll maybe go lower, possibly in a couple of years. I don't know yet. It's
How are you going to do that?
cut some more metal out,
Right.
basically, and
What clearance for the wheels and tyres?
yeah,
Or...
I'd have to tub the rear. It's
Yeah.
basically rear I want a little bit lower now. Front's all right. It's
Okay.
just the rear.
We're going to do about suspension because that's basically touching the floor, isn't it? You're going to
It
raise
will.
things up.
That's how I'd want it, touching the floor. So
Right.
once it's down.
So you've only got an inch or two to go, really.
Yeah, it's not got a lot. It's just needs the tubs in the back. So
Right. So I like the touch on the door handles. That's something you've done yourself.
yeah, I just drilled them.
Just drill them.
Yeah.
That looks
yeah,
good. Looks the part. And so I wouldn't trust myself. They'd be all over the place.
Well, yeah. If you look close enough, they're not straight. But
Okay, fair enough.
only did it by hand.
And the grill, that's pretty unique. Is that something you've made yourself?
Yeah, I did that over Christmas. I got a bit of time off over Christmas this year, and the wife weren't too impressed, but yeah.
So you've chopped a couple of middle sections out and...
Yeah, I got another grill from a friend. Well, I bought 2 grills off him,
Right.
and then just chopped them up, fiberglassed it all together, and then just
Right, so you've
rubbed
done it fiberglass, okay.
yeah, rubbed it all back, and
And your headlights will work all right behind there. You can still see
yeah,
things.
yeah. Obviously, I don't know if it's MOT friendly, but I can see the beam. Obviously, I'll when I take it in for the MOT,
It'd be interesting to know.
yeah. I'm curious myself, to be fair, because I'd be ashamed to take it off.
And the lower grill, that's the South African one.
Yeah, that's an original South African grill. That, yeah. That were on the van when I got it, so
Right.
it's always nice. And the big bumpers, they're off our higher spec van.
Right.
And the lower chin spoiler, that's original,
That's
5-piece, yeah.
Stock VW as well, is it?
Yeah, that's original. That's off our Caravelle, I believe.
Right, okay.
They're a bit more flexible. They've
Yeah.
got a lot more give in them than the aftermarket ones. So I can hit floor with it and it'll just bend.
Fair enough.
And if it bends too far, I can warm it up and bend it back into position.
All right, okay.
So it's pretty good.
Kind of handy.
Yeah. Where
Yes.
the newer ones are just fiberglass and they just shatter.
Right. And the smoked head indicators look well as well.
Yeah. I've not wired the side lights in, but yeah, it's.
I really like your trick little bit of paint around the windscreen. That makes it look more modern. I really like that. It's good.
Yeah, well, I've had a new windscreen in, and I needed a little repair in the corner, so I thought I'd get 2 birds with 1 stone. I've always liked the look of the black. You can get it as a decal,
Right.
and
I guess I've never noticed it before, but
Yeah.
it really does look good on yours because it's
Suits
obviously
it.
black and white.
yeah, it does. It suits it. So yeah.
And what the mirrors, got bus mirrors on there, or lorry
Yeah,
mirrors?
they're off 80s LT35. I stumbled.
Changing VW then.
Yeah, stumbled across them in a scrapyard. I managed to get 2 sets.
Do they fit on easily enough, or?
Basically, I just had to drill. You can buy the lower mounts,
Right.
because they're the same as the synchro bases, but I just drilled the holes out, opened them out a little bit, and then
Right.
just pinged them on, and yeah, they're all good.
Yeah, they look great. Really like them. So what wheels are there? Because I really like them.
So the wheels are Dare RS, 6 dunes.
So Dare RS, I like
Yeah,
that.
8J.
So they're very similar to the old alley cats you used to get on Beetles and stuff, but
Yeah.
not meaty.
Yeah. The load rated and everything. So
They're a copy of the BBS?
no, they're like a aftermarket BBS, but
Right.
they're not a real split rim. They just look like it.
Yeah. Oh, they look
So-
the part, really do. And they go straight on as a.
Yeah, they're a direct fit. Them, yeah,
Right, fair.
yeah. I've spaced the rears out ever so slightly. I
Yeah.
just think I've just put a 5mm spacer on the rears, just to bring them out a bit
Yeah. They look really good.
to fill the arches.
So the brakes, are they all standard, or you got some aftermarket on there?
Up front, I've just got the black diamond discs, the grooved and vented discs.
And standard calipers, or
Yeah, still on standard
Okay.
calipers.
are they a bolt-on option, or are they something you've done?
No, you just the discs you can get them from Brickworks anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah, they're just aftermarket part you can get for them. So the rears are basically just standard.
Do they make much of a difference then, or?
Yeah,
Yeah.
big difference.
Right.
I thought so anyway.
So the interior, nice. So I say simple, but it's nice. I like it.
Yeah, it's just home built.
Nice and spacious, isn't it?
I got the seat covered from a guy in near Alfreton. I can't remember his name now. He just does it out of his shed.
Right. Okay.
So he covered that. Little bit of storage in the box. But like I say, it pulls out to the rock and roll bed, back seat.
And you got all your hydros under the back seat.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. The all hydros under the seat with battery and pump.
The battery pump, and then the suspension springs.
Yeah, the spring box. So yeah, it's
Cool.
the
Awesome.
roof for a labour of love.
No, I like that. That's cool. It's,
Well, the ceiling, shall we say, but yeah, that's took some doing. It's cutting wallpapering.
oh, is it? I thought it was wood. Is it not wood?
It's wood, but
It is wood. Oh.
I've cut loads of magazines up, surf
Right.
magazines, and then wallpapered it
Gotcha.
over the top. It's not quite finished, but bit of storage up there as well with
A
a
hammock.
hammock bag.
And what about the front seat? That's a bit of an unusual one.
Yeah, the front seat, I bought that from a friend. It was bare metal when I got it. He had it built for his camper, but decided to take it out. So yeah, I basically bought that off him, painted it, and when I had the tubs done by Liam, and he basically built all the mounts so
Yeah.
it had fit in. So
Yeah,
yeah,
so
it's done a really good job.
The tubs are really neat as well, not sticky up and showy.
Yeah, well, I just wanted to cut bare minimum out. I couldn't see point in cutting loads of metal out.
I say they just look neat. It's
Yeah.
often look a bit messy, don't they?
Yeah, it's nice and tidy.
So engine-wise, it's diesel.
Yeah, 1.9 straight diesel, the 1Y engine. It did have the AAZ in before.
What's the 1Y from? Just Golfs and stuff.
Just a Golf, yeah. I had the AAZ in before, and I uprated the gearbox and put I think it was the AAS engine or ASS gearbox,
Right.
just for that longer final drive.
But it's a stock T25 gearbox from one of the.
Yeah, it's just a
Different
stock, yeah,
models.
just from a different model, yeah. It just cruises now at 65, 70, it's fine.
Brilliant.
I'm hoping to go Scooby soon. I've been talking to Nick, so yeah.
Yes, I noticed you've been talking to Nick Tune on Facebook.
Yeah. He's,
You're going to do something proper meaty, or?
no, I've had a chat with him. I want to keep it pretty sensible. I'm just going to go for a 2 litre NA Subaru.
Like the EJ22 or something like that.
Yeah, or EJ20, I think,
Right.
from a 1993 or something like that.
Okay. In terms, I mean, I assume you're getting decent miles per gallon stuff. from
Yeah,
it, so-
it's really good. Yeah, it's I've not really worked out the miles per gallon, but a tank does last. Like I say, I drove to Perranporth and around for 2 or 3 days just on one tank.
Yeah,
and
so I'm
like
pretty
I
sure.
say,
I think here to
that were 8
Newquay
hours.
is about 330 miles
Yeah.
into it, so yeah.
I think it took us 8 hours that journey as well.
Yeah.
Um,
You have to trust your fuel gauge better than me.
well, yeah. Touch wood, it's electrically it's been fine, and Dash is pretty good. It behaves it so.
Rear bumper. So what's that bumper from?
The lower, it's got like a lower rear spoiler bumper on. That's from Road and Bull in Germany.
So it's an aftermarket part, that.
It's yeah. It does certain body kit parts, like the like the eyebrows for the lights,
Right.
which you see on some. But yeah, I got that shit from Germany.
And the bumper itself's a standard big bumper?
Yeah,
or-
it's just a standard big bumper, which it goes on to. That again original, and then I've got the
lights.
light blenders. Yeah,
So I've never even seen those before. So,
yeah, they just fill that area.
so what are they offer? Different spec 25 again, or?
I actually don't know what they came on. Possibly a Magnum. I think the Magnum vans had them.
Right. Awesome, mate. It looks absolutely amazing. Well,
Well,
thank
yeah.
you for showing us around.
No problem.
Cheers, dude. Thank you.
No worries, mate.
Till the disco ball pops, but I have to be me, and everyone can see your anger is misplaced, and I'm gonna tell ya, don't hate me 'cause I get attention, don't turn me into what I'm not, I have to be me 24/7, and I ain't never gonna stop. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, no, no, no. No, oh, oh, oh. And I ain't never gonna stop.